Brick by brick, watch the mortar split. Hammer swing, it's the final hit. Kingdoms fall in the shadow spit. Dust clouds rise where the throne once lit. Crows circle, the air tastes thick. History burns in the flame that flicks. Empire collapse, no time to relax. Walls crack, sky turns black. Ashes rain, can't turn back. Empire collapse. Empire collapse. Gold melts down, rivers run red. Crowns hit the dirt, the royal heads bled. Chessboard flip, pawns misled. Every move cursed, prophecies thread. March of the doom, drums pound dread. Every step closer to a power shred. Boom echoes, the towers fall. No salvation in the palace hall. Empire collapse. Walls crack, sky turns black. Ashes rain, can't turn back. Empire collapse. Empire collapse. Horn scream loud, signaling wrath. Crumbled stones mark the empire's past. Skeletons grin, the aftermath. Decay is hand, the crown won't last. Empire collapse.
Always stomping, heart rate dropping, glitch in the system, got the streets poppin'. Cinematic chaos, baseline throbbing, no escape route, the clock's still talking. Double time tongue like a switchblade twisting. Gutterborn echoes, my existence is friction. Glitchy hi-hats, tap dance on addiction. Life a dice roll, snake eyes, bad decision. Dark nights, no cap, shadows in the alley. Bullets hum melodies, chalk marks tally. Distorted dreams, 808 speak malice. Word on fire, I'm the flame in the palace. Rapid fire, the block's on edge. Every breath a gamble, every step on ledge. Rapid fire, no time to beg. When the baseline hits, whole city turns red. Pause, silence, tension heavy as a grave. Drop back in, snare sharp as razor blades. Heartbeat glitching, world spinning like a rave. Enemies lurking, but I'm the one they crave. Tales from the trap, but the pen don't stutter. Verses cutthroats, each line is a cutter. Sharp like a snare, distorted like a gutter. Cinematic drops, bass shakes the shutters.
Smoke big block, hot corner like a furnace. Came from the ashes, now the city my service. Hands dirty, black gloves gripping on purpose. Retribution in the wind, shadow creeping, no surface. Grind heavy, no brakes, clock don't tick slow. Bullets whistle symphonies, echoes through the window. Heart cold, veins froze, ice in the limbo. Cross the line once, get a face in the bando. Still talk, hollow bite, jaws of the night. Every step calculated, wrong turn ignite.
Shadows of retribution, fire in the eyes. Vengeance like a predator, stalking through the skies. No escape, no light, just the echoes of the cries. Retribution in the shadows, where the truth lies. Concrete jungle snakes hissing in the cracks. Money in the mattress, secrets in the stacks. Grit teeth, sharp claws, beast off the tracks. Move swift, street chess, no time to relax. Blood on the pavement, story of the game. Penance in the crossfire, enemies get maimed. Hunger in the trenches, hunger turn to flame. Whispers in the alleys, all calling my name.
Strings weak, brass screen, the crown's too heavy. Shadows dance on marble floor, grip on
unsteady. Broken blades in the dirt, honest confetti. Throne of broken kings, ain't nothing petty. Feet on the granite, blood stains the edges. Took the crown with a blade, burned all the edges. Enemies scattered like roaches in the light. Pawns turn to ashes, they ain't built for the fight. Iron throne, metal cold against my skin. Every jewel, a soul, every diamond a sin. Fingers twitch, paranoia in the veins. Every shadow whispers, calling out my name. Still in smoke, I hear the choir sing. Who holds the throne of broken kings? Throne of broken kings, built on bones and screams. Dreams crushed underway, nothing's as it seems. Throne of broken kings, a crown that stings. Through the ashes, hear the choir sing. Chessboard crack, no moves left to make nights fall. Queens burn every piece of mistake. Gold melts in the fire, truth bends to the blade. Kingdom fall to dust where memories fade.
Blood in my palms, ink in my veins. Contracts carved, the devil explains. Whispers of the Glock, it hums in the rain. Cement shoes for snakes, concrete remains. Choppers singing symphonies of steel. Handshakes lethal, the bond is real. Ink drips red, oaths we seal. Betrayal a blade, it bites, it peels. Blood covenant, can't break the code. Pad paving shadows, we overload. Echoes of screams when the cold wind blows. Blood covenant, that's the life we chose. Ashes on my kicks, dust from the grind. Time ticks, schemes click, plots rewind. Eyes of a wolf, the hunt defined. The streets are a jungle, the weak confined. Streets whisper secrets, a deadly tale. Move like a ghost, silent, frail. Enemies vanish, pale and stale. Covenant sign, no room to fail. Paper cuts on stacks, we bleed the green. Masked up in the dark, unseen machine. Life ain't a movie, but the cut's pristine.
Smoke in the skyline, empires crack spine. Rust in the veins, decays a flat line. Gears grind slow, whispers in the smog. Echoes of a kingdom drowned in the fog. Metallic clang, the anthem of despair. Steel breeze poison, it taints the air. Cities crumble, ash rains from the throne. A tyrant's crown, now a pile of stone. Iron fist shattered, turn brittle in the cold. Power dissolves when the greed takes hold.
Collapse of the Iron Empire. Smoke and sparks, the funeral pyre. Cogs and chains all burned in the fire. What remains? Just ruins and wire.
Vaults of gold drowned in molten regret. Kingdom's wealth couldn't pay off the debt. Marionettes fall, strings frayed and snap. The puppeteer fled when the noose got strapped. Echoes of hammers, ghosts of the forge. Iron gates rust where the fires once roared. Ashes to embers, the legacy fades. The empire's graveyard, a maze of charred blades. Yeah. Crown heavy, neck sore, kingdom in my grip. Throne carved from the bones of those who slipped.
streets whisper my name, shadows my confidants. Currency speaks louder than sermons from prophets' fonts. Bloodlines drawn in concrete, veins paved in gold. War scars, my armor, stories I never told. Eyes pierced like daggers, gaze cuts through stone. Heart cold, glaciers envy the chill I own.
Warlords ascension, empire's ignition. Every move precision, no division in the mission. Kingpin ambition, throne's my position. They pray for submission, but I rise with conviction. Warlords ascension, empire's ignition. Every step collision, domination's the tradition.
Double crosses buried, no graves, just forgotten. Allies play chess, but their pawns rotten. Brass stabs on the march, streets on fire. Every verse a command, my tongue the live wire. Code of the shadows, law of the void. Play with the crown, your legacy destroyed. Glitch percussion echoes, my heartbeat sinks. Every step a warpath, every thought distinct.
Warlords ascension. Warlords ascension.
Scream, violins wail, cat fun thunder, the sky turns pale. Horns of the end, choirs of doom, crescendo rising, the beast loom. Storms in my chest, thunder in my veins. Came from the mud, now I reign insane. Teeth sharper than the reaper's grin, cloaked in shadow, my second skin. Bullets sing a lullaby in the breeze. Enemies freeze, fall to their knees. Crumble kingdoms with a flick of my wrist. Every quintupled, every name dismissed. This the last moment. Flames in the sky, world in ashes. Let the weak ones cry. 808 quake, split the ground in two. The end is here. I'm the Harbinger crew. Chaos conduct a symphony of fear. Every step I take, the end draws near. Gold in my teeth, blood on my hands. Walking apocalypse, you misunderstand. I don't pray, I don't kneel. Truth in the steel, I only deal. Glitch in the system, I'm the fatal flaw. Call my path, no regard for law.
City lights hum like a broken halo. Neon saints preaching from the crack payload. Pothole prophets, wisdom in the gravel. Street corner sermons, battles we unravel. Dodge the sirens, shadows keep the rhythm. Dreams in my pocket, heavy with ambition. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. Whispers in the alley where the ghosts can't see. Heartbeat sinks with the steps of my grind. Every crack in the pavement, a story to find. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. It's the language of hustle. My symphony. Still lungs breathe where the skyline fades. Night bleeds ink, paper dreams cascade. Underneath the weight, still I stand unbroken. The city's my canvas, every scar outspoken. Hope's a currency, traded in the dark. Stacking up the lessons, every bruise a spark. Street lights flicker like Morse code. Tells of the forgotten where the wind blows. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. Whispers in the alley where the ghosts can't see. Heartbeat sinks with the steps of my grind. Every crack in the pavement, a story to find. Echoes of the concrete talking back to me. It's the language of the hustle. My symphony. Yeah. City's pulse thumps under my sneakers. Brick walls murmur secrets like speakers. Chain link fences hum a gritty hymn. Victory's a whisper, but I hear it within. Shadow balls ignite. Echoes in my chest, venom kiss the mic. Eyes low, red tint, blood moon the night. Concrete jungle, wolves chase the fight. 808 growls, heart skips the beat. Snare snap sharp, teeth sink in the meat. Vision blurred, but the past stays lit. Ghost in the system, code don't quit. Shadow pulse, it runs through veins. Beat so deep, it drowns my pain. Shadow pulse, it calls my name. Lost in the dark, but I'll never change. Silhouettes dance, black smoke in the air. Dreams turn to ash, they vanish, no care. Clock smells slow, time bends and breaks. Every tick's a dagger, every talk's a mistake. Drip heavy like the weight of my sin. Skull cracked open, let the chaos begin. Snares cut sharp like a blade to the skin. Trap door opens, I'm diving in. Feel it rise, creeping on the skin. Shadow pulse, where it all begins. blood on the key, cipher in my veins, typing in the dark where the silence reigns. Encrypted mood, shadows in my sight, algorithms venom, striking midnight. Still pulse in the air, red taste of rust, loyalty's extinct, all that's left is dust. Sins in the wire, static comes a creep. No saviors here, just a code I bleed. No mercy code, it's written in stone. Break the rules, you read what you sown. Cold hands grip, there's no escape. This is the end game, fate takes its shape. Digits like daggers, slicing through the feet. Every line of code, a prophecy to eat. Eerie past hum, whispers from the grid. Truth buried deep where secrets slip. Metallic percussion, echoes of despair. 808's ground, poison in the air. Tension built, the drop descend. Melody of chaos where the code bend. Wire scream, a symphony of dread. Power surge is alive though dead. No mercy code, it's written in stone. Break the rules, you read what you sow. Cold hands grip, there's no escape. This is the end game, fate takes its shape. Cigarette, smoke curling, city lights glaring. Concrete jungle souls lost, ain't no caring. Footsteps heavy, shadows dance in the rain. Echo of the street, whisper tales of the pain. Chrome reflections on the corner, deals in motion. Time ticking loud, life's a deadly potion. The block's heartbeat, pulsing through the veins. Street symphony, a choir of change. Echo of the streets, it don't sleep, don't fade. Every step, every breath, in this grip we stay. Echo of the streets where the signs cuts deep. Listen close, hear the secrets it keeps. Hear the secrets it keeps. Yeah. Hunger in the alleys, dreams starved and hollow. Voices in the brick walls that scream and follow. Flickering street lights, eyes watch from above. The city's a predator, it don't know love. Dollars, dirty hands, dirtier deals made in cold. Life's a tightrope, walk it or explode. Siren lullabies, lull the night to despair. The echo speaks, but does anyone care? Echo of the streets, it don't sleep, it don't fade. Every step, every breath, in the script we stay. Echo of the streets where the silence cuts deep. Listen close, hear the secrets it keeps. Hear the secrets it keeps. Scream, violence wail. But ain't thunder. The sky turns pale. Horns of the end, choirs of doom. Crescendo rise and the beast looms. Thoughts in my chest, thunder in my veins. Came from the mud, how I reign insane. Teeth sharper than the reaper's grin. Cloaked in shadows, my second skin. Bullets sing a lullaby in the breeze. Enemies freeze, fall to their knees. Crumble kingdoms with a flick of my wrist. Every crown toppled, every name dismissed. This the last omen. Flames in the sky. World in ashes, let the weak ones cry. 808 quake
draws near. Gold in my teeth, blood on my hands. Walking apocalypse, you misunderstand. I don't pray, I don't kneel. Truth in the steel, I only deal. Glitch in the system, I'm the fatal flaw. Carve my path, don't break off a law.
Static in the wires, venom in the veins, pulses twitch, fractured in the brain. Rust peeling off where the memories cling. Voices coiled tight, the choir won't sing. Ghosts in the circuitry, shadows in the glow. Every corner whispers what I don't wanna know. Teeth grind sparks, feel the current burn. A loop with no exit, no lessons to learn.
Echo chamber,
Spiral spins,
everything ends where
it begins.
hollow voices.
The scratch they sting, caught in the hum, no escaping the ring. Syringes of sound inject the glitch. Broken halos light the pitch. The tempo drops, the snare roll cuts. Time snaps jagged,
world erupts. Wires scream sharp, baseline roars, reality fractures, my mind at war. Blood drips digital, a pixel tide, truth's a virus I can't confide. Quiet face, left with static hiss, haunted by a scream I'll never dismiss. Clock spin backward, glitch in the spin, lost in the hum, it begins again. Pump steel through the blocks. Factories whisper where the concrete talks. Smoke rises skyline, bruising rusted. Dreams corroded, trust busted. A throne made of scrap, jagged and jaguar, crown heavy bent metal. Ain't no dog step, echo off the catwalk. Shadow stretch long, hear the chains tall. Rust empire, gears grind slow. Ash in the wind where the wildfires. Rust empire, shadows don't sleep. Echoes of the lost buried 6 feet deep. Pipes is secret, steam goes to air. We rule the ruins, no kingdom compare. Knuckles like anvils, fists break the law. Glitch in the system, they saw what they saw. Hunger sharp, sharper than a scrap blade. Every move calculated, dog chest blade. Rust empire, rust empire. Gears grind slow, ash in the wind where the wildfires glow. Rust empire, shadow don't sleep. Echoes of the lost buried 6 feet deep. Chain swing, rhythm of the gallows. Crows stuck go high over rusted shallows. Footstep fade, but the echoes don't. Metal groans, legacy they won't disown. Glitch in the matrix, numbers be twisting. Division by zero, the codes go missing. 808 rumble, baseline's hissing. Countdown to chaos, no time for wishing. Digits on fire, binary scorch. Keep no circus torch. Zeros implode, can't hold the core. Algorithm snap, lock the door. Panic in the system, bugs take form. Data swarm, deadly digital storm. Red screen warnings, code this song. This is the breakdown, no false alarms. Stack, overflow, no room to breathe. Error on repeat, yeah, can't retrieve. Eve, the void is calling, can't deceive. Zero division, crash collision, lost precision, no revision, vision, no permission, falling deeper, no decision.
Syntax fracture, code collapse. Lines of logic, gaps and traps. Errors laughing, maps are cracked. No escape route, time attack. Fight.
Hush in the wind, whispers in the void, ruins of a city, dreams destroyed, along our horizon, still underfoot, echoes of a world left kaput. Drip of the acid rain, carving my name in the ground, bones of the whole world buried in time. Crow's feast where the kings once stood, thrones made of rust, dripping blood like it's crude. Heartbeat sinks with the tick of the clock, counting down till the earth unlocks. Rubble my cathedral, sky my dome, in the wasteland every ghost finds a home. Cinders scatter, embers kiss, can't rebuild from a place like this. Every shadow, every crack, they whisper truths we can't take back. Wasteland rebirth, fire in the dirt, ashes to ashes, life in a hurt. Out from the ruin, the phoenix will rise, smoke in my lungs, but flames in my eyes. Flames in my eyes. Glitch in the matrix, the snare rolls crack, static in my chest, can't hold back. My soul a hard drive, corrupted and raw, spitting out cold like a rebel without law. Grace mark the map, scars cut the line, walking on a tightrope of space and time. The void hums a hymn, cold and divine, while I carve my redemption in this design. Wasteland rebirth, fire in the dirt, ashes to ashes, life in a hurt. Out from the ruin, the phoenix will rise, smoke in my lungs, but flames in my eyes. Flames in my echoes in the distance, string sharp as blades, quiet chants rising, the sky starts to fade. Glitch in the system, a crack in the code, hate away thunder, shakes the black and road.
Storm clouds creeping, shadows in the veins, pulse in the chest, heart drips like rain. Battle scars talking, whispers through the flame. Crown tilts heavy, weight of the name. World on fire, the ash starts to dance. Horns in the air, caught in the trance. Time bends backward, gravity snaps. Final collapse, no room to relax. Footsteps echo in the hollow halls. Fate's tight grip, no time to stall. Every breath a ticking clock. Front of no lands, the system shocks. Final collapse, the fall begins. Metallic screams from the violins. Rise through ruin, the dark will sing. Final collapse, the end of kings.
Steel clashing sharp, the temples in sync, blood on the canvas, painted in ink. Chessboard shattered, pawns turn to queens.
Victory tastes bitter and shattered dreams.
Shadows creep, cathedral dome, a final hymn to call it home. Rust in the vein, the clock's eroded, thick and slow, but still decoded. Echoes twist, glitching sky. Grass screams through the blackened ties. Crows on the wire, they're watching, plotting. An omen born of dying options.
The sun's asleep, the moon just stares. Protocols written in the ash-filled air.
Eclipse of light, the end unfold. The dark it whispers what the silence told. Final lag, let the 808s roll. Eclipse protocol, the void takes hold. Stone crumbles, thrown of dust. Every empire turns to rust. Heavy bass, cracks the crust. Brass horns pierce through mistrust. Binary tears in the matrix script. Fade to black, the system slips. Pulse of the earth, it starts too slow. Glitch echoes where rivers used to flow.
Grass sweeps over the falling sun. Glitch loops break till there's only one. Deep hum fades, a ghost in the wires. 808 tremors, the world expires.
Eclipse of light, the end unfolds. The dark it whispers what the silence told. Final lag, let the 808s roll. Eclipse protocol, the void takes hold. Static in the wires, venom in the veins. Pulses twitch, fractured in the brain. Rust peeling off where the memories cling. Voices coiled tight, the choir won't sing. Ghosts in the circuitry, shadows in the glow. Every corner whispers what I don't wanna know. Teeth grind sparks, feel the current burn. A loop with no exit, no lessons to learn. Echo chamber, spiral spins. Everything ends where it begins. Hollow voices scratch, they sting. Caught in the hum, no escape in the ring. Syringes of sound inject the glitch. Broken halos light the pitch. The tempo drops, the snare roll cuts. Time snaps, jagged world erupts. Wild scream sharp, baseline roars. Reality fractures, my mind at war. Blood drips digital, a pixel tie. Truth's a virus I can't confide. Clocks bend backward, glitch in the spin. Lost in a hum, it begins again. Iron veins pump steel through the blocks. Factory whisper with a concrete talk. Smoke rising, skyline bruising rusted. Dreams corroded, trust busted. A throne made of scrap, jagged and jaguar. Crown heavy, bent metal, ain't no draw. Step, step, echo off the catwalk. Shadows stretch long, hear the chains talk. Rust and pile, gears grind slow. Ash in the wind where the wildfires glow. Rust and pile, shadows don't sleep. Echoes of the lost buried 6 feet deep. Pipes is secrets, steam goes to air. We rule the ruins, no kingdom compare. Knuckles like anvils, fists break the law. Glitch in the system, they saw what they saw. Hunger sharp, sharper than a scrap blade. Every move calculated, dark chess play. Rust and pile, gears grind slow. Ash in the wind where the wildfires glow. Rust and pile, shadows don't sleep. Echoes of the lost buried 6 feet deep. Chain swing, rhythm of the gallows. Crows circle high over rusted shallows. Footstep fade, but the echoes don't. Metal groans, legacy they won't disown.
Glitch in the matrix, numbers be twisting. Division by 0, the code's gon' missing. 808 rumble, basslines hissing. Countdown to chaos, no time for wishing.
Digits on fire, binary scorch. T-balls melting, circuits torch. Zeros implode, can't hold the core. Algorithm snap, lock the door. Panic in the system, bugs take form. Data swarm deadly, digital storm. Red screen warnings, code disarm. This is the breakdown of false alarms.
Stack overflow, no room to breathe. Error hungry, can't retrieve. The void is calling, can't deceive. Zero division, crash collision, lost precision, no revision. World's gon' glitch and no provision, falling deeper, no decisions.
Attack, fracture, no collapse. Lines of logic, gaps and traps. Errors, laughing, maps to crack. No escape route, time attack.
Ash in the wind, whispers in the void. Ruins of a city, dreams destroyed. Alone our horizon, still underfoot. Echoes of a world left kaput. Drip of the acid rain, cover my name in the ground. Bones of the old world, buried in time. Crow's feet where the kings once stood. Thrones made of rust, dripping blood like it's crude. Yeah. Heartbeat sinks with the tick of the clock, counting down to the earth unlocks. Rubble my cathedral, sky my dome. In the wasteland, every ghost finds a home. Cinders scatter, embers kiss. Can't rebuild from a place like this. Every shadow, every crack but truths we can't take back. Wasteland, rebirth, fire in the dirt. Ashes to ashes, life in a hurt. Out from the ruin, the phoenix will rise. Smoke in my lungs, flames in my eyes. Yeah, glitch in the matrix, so snare was cracked. Static in my chest, can't hold back. My soul a hard drive, corrupted and raw. Spitting out cold like a rebel without law. Graves mark the map, scars cut the line. Walking on a tightrope, space and time. The void hums a hymn, cold and divine. While I carve my redemption in this design. Wasteland, rebirth, fire in the dirt. Ashes to ashes, life in a hurt. Out from the ruin, the phoenix will rise. Smoke in my lungs, the flames in my eyes.
Echoes in the distance, strings sharp as blades. Quiet chants rising, the sky starts to fade. Glitch in the system, a crack in the code. 808 thunder shakes the blackened road.
Storm clouds creeping, shadows in the veins, pulse in the chest, heart drips like rain. Battle scars talking, whispers through the flame. Crown tilts heavy, weight of the name. World on fire, the ash starts to dance. Horns in the air, caught in the trance. Time bends backward, gravity snaps. Final collapse, no room to relapse. Footsteps echo in the hollow halls. Face tight grip, no time to stall. Every breath a ticking clock. Final blow lands, the system shocks. The fall begins, metal like screams on the violins. Rise through ruin, the dark will sing. Final collapse, the end of kings. Steel clashing sharp, the tempos are sync. Blood on the canvas, painted in ink. Chessboard shatter, pawns turn to queens. Victory tastes bitter in shattered dreams.
Shadows creep, cathedral dome, a final hymn to call it home. Rust in the veins, the clock's eroded, ticking slow, but still decoded. Echoes twist, glitching skies, brass screams through the blackened ties. Crows on the wires, they're watching, plotting, an omen born of dying options. The sun's asleep, the moon just stares. Protocols written in the ash-filled air. Eclipse the light, the end unfolds. The dark it whispers what the silence told. Final left, let the 808s roll. Eclipse protocol, the void takes hold. Stone crumbles, throne of dust. Every empire turns to rust. Heavy bass cracks the crust. Brass horns pierce through mistrust. Binary Sorry, tears in the matrix crib. Fade to black, the system slips. Pulse of the earth, it starts to slow. Glitch echoes where rivers used to flow. Brass sweeps over the falling sun. Glitch loops break till there's only one. Deep hum fades, a ghost in the wires. 808 tremors, the world expires. Eclipse the light. The end unfolds. The dark it whispers, but the silence told. Final acts, let the 808s roll. Eclipse protocol, the void takes hold. Streets carve stories in my skin, no eraser. Dreams hang heavy like chains on a chaser. Fist full of pennies, wishing wells went dry. Rooftops whisper secrets to the smoky sky. No love in the jungle, just teeth and hunger. Every step forward feels like walking under thunder. Shadow box the mirror, my only contender. Time cuts deep, but I won't surrender. Echoes of the concrete, talking back to me. Every crack, every scar tells a masterpiece. From the gutters to the peaks, I'm chasing legacy. Echoes of the concrete, they believe in me. Dodging sirens, dreams in a brown paper bag. Hope got weight, but the struggle don't lag. Every corner got a tale, some sweet, some bitter. The blocks of canvas painted by the sinner and the quitter. I'm the ghost of the grind, haunting every hustle's lane. Footsteps loud, even when I walk through rain. Broken glass, street lights flicker Morse code. Messages from the cracks, stories untold. A survival but a song with no end. The city sings back my eternal friend. Echoes of the concrete, talking back to me.